Hello, Bridget. Oh, there you are, Bridget. I was hoping you were in the live yesterday because I went and I checked. Um, you said you got a hoodie and you're not listed there as it, so I wanted to let you know to check out where you ordered from. Make sure you didn't order from somewhere else. By accident. But yeah, this was not supposed to be a live. I've been working on this all weekend and totally messed up somehow. Totally. Yeah, like hours and hours of working on this, and I guess I don't know what I did. You know me. I should have known better. I tried to do it through StreamYard so I could better bring up everything. And yeah, I just wanted to let you know that because I'm worried that you may have ordered from the wrong place. But yeah, so I tried to do it through the StreamYards, and for some reason it did not save for me, so I lost it all. So now I'm just going to wing it. I'm going to wing it. Because to redo it all again would just be way too much work. Okay, yeah. So I know there's only you and me in here right now, Bridget. But I'm going to start doing this because I wanted to get this out today. And like I said, I lost it all somehow trying to do this through StreamYard. So I'm not going to be really paying much attention to the chat because I want to get this out here. I want to show you guys what, I've come across and some interesting red flags. Anything that I do refer to, I will put the links in the description. Like I said, I had this all done and I lost it. But anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do this live. Whoever's coming in can restart it at the beginning if they want. Good morning, Evelyn. Hello, Pearl. I don't know if Des is going to make it in here. I'm just going to pull it up on my phone to make sure that everything is going to come up right. Oh, I'm so. Oops. That was Des trying to call me. Just give me a minute, you guys, to get this set up here. Okay, so hello everybody that is coming in. Okay, so Des is driving, so okay, like I said, you guys just give me a minute or so to get this all set up because, like I said, I tried to use StreamYards to do my video, and somehow I lost everything. So I am just going to wing this live. So hello to everybody coming in. Please excuse me if I don't acknowledge everybody coming in because I want to get this information out, and I spent hours upon hours doing this and lost it. So, okay, so okay, hello Melinda. Hello Patricia. Hello Maureen. There's Des. Do not text and drive, Des. Hello Julie Bean. Okay, so for everybody that's coming in, I'm going to let you know I've been working on this all weekend. I've been doing it on StreamYards, and when I went to upload it, somehow I deleted everything. Okay, so we're gonna get into this. Like I said, hello Floridian. I probably will not be watching the chat. Yeah, Melinda, I was mad. I was gonna say another word, but I'm gonna say that I was mad. Okay, so I'm gonna start. Okay, I'm gonna give. At the beginning, I'm gonna give a little bit of the rundown of what's been going on since these little boys went missing. Maybe a little bit of background. And we are gonna get into the stuff that you guys have not seen anywhere else. And just give me a second. Like I said, I am very sorry for this, you guys, but I really messed up when I lost everything. Okay, so I'm missing a couple papers. Let me just grab them papers, you guys, and I will, give me 2 minutes. I want to make sure I have everything together, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. I think I have everything that I need. Like I said, you guys, please forgive me because I'm going to be winging it. I think this will give me a bigger screen. Doing it this way. And that's going to be so I can see you guys if I happen to look up to the chat. Oh. Okay, so let me just get this set up. Um, Okay. I think this, okay. I forget how I did this last time. I think I used my phone. Okay, so I'm probably going to have to do that again, you guys. I'm going to have to use my phone because when I click on this, it's not going to. Okay, just give me a sec. It's going to come up here. Okay, so here we go. We're going to start here. Okay, so I'm just going to have this up. Anything that I do use here, you guys, I'm going to put links to it in the description below. Okay, so we're going to start off with Orrin and Orson. Okay, 3 and 4 years old. Went missing on the 21st of December. Okay, there's been a lot of controversy around the adoptive parents and what exactly happened. So we're going to get into this, and I'm going to bring to you guys what I have found and then things that you haven't seen, that haven't been reported on anywhere else, okay? And it's going to give you a better idea of why these red flags are there, okay? So we'll go through this first. There's just a little piece of this that I want to tell you first before we jump into what was said and how it was said and what exactly transpired, okay? So Trezol and Jacqueline West purchased the home September 10th, 2020. They moved from elsewhere, okay? 6 children, 2 are biological, 2 are fosters, and 2 adopted. The adopted are Orrin and Orson. They were fostered in 2018 and then adopted by Trezol and Jacqueline a year ago, okay, after they had been fostered. Okay, so they purchased a home at 10717 Aspen Avenue in California City, California. They purchased the home for $197,000. Okay, so that would make a mortgage payment of about $921 a month. Taxes would be about $1,795 a month. Okay, so that is going to come into play because a lot of people have been saying about money issues, that they only adopted these kids for money, and so forth. Now, I haven't been able to find, and maybe somebody in the comments here can fill me in on things that I have not been able to find. I have not been able to find where Trezol or Jacqueline worked outside of the home. Okay? So if anybody knows of where, and I want this to be verified. If you know for sure this is where he worked or she worked outside of the home, let me know, put it in the comment section here. But I haven't been able to find it. I've been searching and searching. Okay. Now, the other things that I've come across regarding the purchase of this home, I'm not going to say right now because that's part of what has not been released yet. But I do know that they didn't have a lot of money. I know that they had a hard time getting approved to buy this home. And I also know that they had moved from elsewhere. Does anybody know? Okay, Bridget Rising says he does rap videos from home and she's a housewife. Okay, so really there's no other income other than the money that they get for fostering these kids or adopting them. I just heard something did a ding. Okay, but anyway, like I said, you guys, forgive me, I'm winging it. So I don't see where there's any other income coming in. Okay, so they used to live in Bakersfield. Does anybody know the address in Bakersfield that they used to live at? Okay, thank you, Alley Cat and Diane. Melmac, yeah, 6 children. Yeah, that's fine, Melinda. Shoot me an email. Like I said, I had so much more information and I've lost it all. So, I mean, and you guys know my memory. Okay, so it was an apartment complex. So we're going to say that it was an apartment that they lived in. So obviously with 6 kids, they need a bigger place. Okay, so they bought a house. Now, from what the information I gathered was they were having a hard time. Okay, thank you. I'm going to write that down, Darlene. See, I remembered your name, 1109 State Street. Okay, I'm going to look that up and I'm going to be adding it to my maps. I'm also, that's one thing I haven't lost, you guys, is my maps. And those are going to come into play and they're going to be very important with what I've got to share with you. Okay, so let's not, Evelyn, thank you for that information, but I don't want to get into all that right now. I want to get through this video with what I have to bring out to you guys and the red flags that I have seen, and also things that have not been, you haven't seen anywhere else. I guarantee you that. And I'm sure after my video, you'll be seeing it popping up everywhere once this is, once people get their eyes on this. So that's why I'm going to save that stuff for the middle of this video, okay? So let's go with what we know. So we know that they moved from Bakersfield, from an apartment. They bought this house that they had a hard time getting finance for. The house is located at 10717 Aspen Avenue in California City, California. Okay, they bought the house September 10th, 2020 for $197,000, which would bring their mortgage to $921. Taxes about $1,795 a year. So that's a lot of money. Okay, on top of that, you've got your insurance, your repairs, whatever, feeding the kids, electricity, cable, you know. So you're probably looking at around, you know, just with the basics, not including food and clothing and everything else, you're probably looking at about $2,100 a month. Okay. As far as I know, they didn't have outside jobs. I was just told Trezol apparently did some rap videos from home, which can or cannot be lucrative. Maybe makes a few $100s here and there, whatever. But nothing that he can say, I get up in the morning and I go to work. Okay. So they're relying on the income that they're getting from fostering these kids. And I've also learned that even though that they adopted Orrin and Orson, they were still getting an adoption check for them. Okay. Okay, so Diane says 7525 Comalacca Estate. Comalacca Estate. Okay, somebody else said 1109 State Street. Somebody said 7525 Comalacca Estate. Yeah, auto insurance, home insurance, electricity, all that stuff. I forgot about the vehicle. So add another couple $100. So you're looking anywhere between you know, like 2,000, 2,500, and that's not including their food, their clothes, whatever. So I can see why they had a hard time getting finance to buy this house. Somebody said they went through the VA housing certificate and did not have to put down a down payment. Okay, that's cool. Thank you, Melinda. So there's money that's coming in, but it all has to do with, okay, so Diane is correct. Okay, thank you, Diane. Okay, so let's get into this. So they buy this house, they move in. It's been said that the kids weren't really seen. Okay, so I'm going to start from December 19th. Okay, I know there's a lot of information leading up to this. There's been a lot of gossip. There's been a lot of truth. There's been a lot of lies. So I'm going to stick to what I have been able to verify. Okay. Okay, so Diane says they shared a home with a family member as well in Bakersfield, but the Comalaka estate is the apartment address. Okay. So that's beforehand. Okay, so now I forget where I was. Okay, so prior to them going missing on December 21st, December 19th, there is video that shows they're going to go shopping. Okay. Like I said, you guys, I'm going to stick to what can be proven and what is verified. We know on December 19th, we know that they moved into this home. They bought it September 10th. They moved in. We know really nothing else that can be confirmed or verified as to anybody seeing all 6 kids in that home. So that's why I'm not going to speak on that right now. But what I am going to speak on is what can be verified. And what can be verified is that on December 19th, they had plans to go shopping. They went shopping, but there is a video that shows only 4 children getting in the van to go shopping. Also, when they do go shopping, when they leave the home, and when I bring up the maps, I'm going to show you this. When they leave the home, they do not leave and go in the direction that they would go in to go shopping. They go in the opposite direction. Okay? That's the first video. Now, the next time that we can verify anything that was said was I will be showing another video, okay, that shows the day that this happened. So we are going to go to the day that this happened. We are going to December 21st. There are interviews in that out there, which I will link to in the description below, and I will show part of it here. Okay? The parents make do an interview, and they state that the mother was wrapping presents. Jacqueline was wrapping presents. So she told the kids to go outside, where the father was apparently outside gathering firewood because it was cold. Okay? I'm going to let you know that the home is heated by a furnace, an electric furnace. Okay? There is a fireplace in the home. So, with that being said, he was going out to get wood because it was cold. So first red flag for me is why if it's that cold that you have to go and get firewood instead of just turning on the furnace, why are you sending the kids out to play? I'm sure that there's somewhere you could have waited a few minutes for him to bring in the wood so the kids could be watched, and then you could go like into another room and wrap presents, hide them until they go to sleep, put them under the tree. You know what I mean? So there's a red flag. Why did you choose that moment that he was outside to start wrapping presents? Why not wait, let him grab the firewood? Because obviously he wouldn't be able to, if he was collecting firewood, and that's going to be a big red flag too, and I'm going to show you that on my maps. If you're outside gathering firewood, how can you watch 2 little kids, 3 and 4 years old? Let's not forget, they're 3 and 4 years old. One was injured. One had an injured leg. You'd want to keep your eye on those little kids. So, which brings me to But she said go on outside and play with chalk on the patio. That's going to come into play too. I'm telling you guys, I investigated this. Don't forget, I'm retired now, so I got lots of time on my hands. So, if the kids did go outside, and I'm saying hypothetically, if we were to believe what she's saying, that these kids were sent outside to play, father's grabbing firewood, apparently has the gate open to some lot where he's gathering firewood. I don't believe it, and we're going to go to maps. Okay, next we're going to talk about, and this is all going to be going over again when I go to the maps. Like I said, why would you not wait until he brought the firewood in so these kids could have eyes on them at all times? They didn't do that. So apparently while he's gathering firewood, he wants us to believe that he briefly came in the house, and it's stated in 2 different news articles that I'm going to show you. One says he went in momentarily, and one says he went in briefly. So momentarily and briefly, 2 very descriptive words, which means for a very short time, a minute or 2. You've got a 3- and a 4-year-old out in the backyard. You come back out after a couple minutes and they're gone. 2 and 3 years old. In 2 and 3 minutes, one with an injured leg, it's not going to go far. They're 3 and 4 years old. At that age, I remember my kids at 3 and 4 years old. They're going to stop and look at every little thing. They are not going to get far. Now, what I'm going to add is, and you're going to see in maps, even if these kids were marathon sprint runners, their little legs couldn't carry them very far in a couple minutes, in a momentarily or briefly time that he had been inside. We're going to go to maps. We're going to expand on all of this. I'm just giving you an overall right now. Next, what they want us to believe is, starting to sound like an attorney here. Next, what they want us to believe is that he went back outside and noticed the boys missing. When you see what I show you, you're going to see that you would have found them pretty quickly if they had just taken off. He states he came back in and searched the house. Why would you come back in and search the house when they were outside? And gone. Gone, gone, gone. When you see what I have, you will see that it is impossible to even believe for 1 minute that they came back in the house without being seen. And I'm going to tell you why. That's my secret. You will find out, because this hasn't been shown anywhere else, but I'm going to show you. We're going to get into that with the maps and everything in a bit. So he says he came in and searched the house. Why would you search the house? You're wasting valuable time. You're going to give these 3 and 4-year-olds time to get maybe half a football field away by searching this house before searching outside. Because if they're in the house, they're okay. They're in the house somewhere. But if they're outside, they could go into the street and get hit. The first place that I would search is outside, not in the house where they would be safe, right? Red flags, red flags, red flags. Next, he states he then went outside and he searched all around beside the house and everything, and in the front yard and everything, and then got into his van and started looking around for them, searched for them. We're going to go to maps. We also have a video. That video is also going to be linked. That video is from a gentleman. I had his name written down here somewhere. AV Watchman United. Okay. He has a video that shows everything that happened. And although Trezol was pretty smart in how he set this up, this was premeditated. And I'm going to show you why. He was pretty smart he thought he was being smart. And I kind of laugh at people who think that they can outsmart not only law enforcement, but other people. I'm going to show you why he tried to outsmart everybody and thought that he could get away with this. I'm going to show you that. Okay, I'm going to address two other things that came up. One was the two small charred bodies that were found. I cannot say this name, but it was in Tijuana, Costatimo Sur Boulevard in Tijuana. Okay, it's been confirmed, you guys, that the bodies were of 8 to 10-year-olds that showed signs of violence, but it was of a boy and a girl, and the coroner has decided that they died of suffocation. Okay, and if you want to look that up, that's Bain Froney from 23 ABC. I will put that link in the description below. They have the coverage on that. That is not the boys. Also, more human remains were found near Rosemount in Bakersfield. They've also verified that they're not linked to Orrin or Orson, and I will put that link in the description below. Once this video goes up, I will put all the links. I had all this together, you guys, and I've lost it. So, like I said, I'm winging this. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to maps. Okay, I'm going to go to my mapping. This first picture is going to be very blurry. They get better, believe me, but this is because I zoomed in because I have something. This is where we're going to start. So I'm going to get that up. Oh. Okay, so before I go over that little news thing there, I want to show you this. So this is the gated area that he's talking about. You can see up in the top right where it says I've got a marker here and square. This is the gated area. Okay. This is the home. This is the back part of the home down here where you see I've got marked sunroom, the back door off the sunroom, and patio area. You're also going to see over here is the garage, the back garage, detached garage, they call it. You're also going to see here, this is the fence line that I'm showing you with my cursor, which goes around the whole backyard. It's all fenced in across the back here, down the sides. There's no way for the kids to get out of this backyard unless they get through this gated area. Okay? So I'm showing you that just for reference, so you know what I'm talking about. I'm going to go back to, this is from People, and I'm going to link this also in the description below, where it says the California community is searching for answers in the disappearance of two brothers who vanished from their backyard. On December 21st, 3-year-old Orson and 4-year-old Orrin West were playing with chalk in the family's California City backyard. According to their adoptive father, Trezol West, their adoptive mother, Jacqueline West, was inside wrapping presents while he was out back gathering firewood. He says, I came in the house. This is what Trezol said. I came in the house. I saw them there. Went into the house, came back out, didn't see them there. When his wife confirmed that she hadn't seen the boys either, panic set in. He says, I realized that I left the back gate open. I panicked and came inside the house, searched the house. Now, this is what I have a problem with, you guys. Why didn't you immediately, you were in the house, your wife was in the house. You would have known if these little 3- and 4-year-olds who would have been rambunctious as you described them and loud, you would have known. You knew damn well they weren't in that house. Why wouldn't you have searched outside first where they wouldn't be safe if they had gotten out of this gate you apparently left open. But no, he came back in his own words and searched the house, me and my wife. Once that didn't pan out, like I love his choice of words, I got in the van, looked down the street in both directions. I've got proof that's a lie. It was getting dark, getting cold. Trezol West said he immediately began searching the neighborhood for the pair and called the cops. Called the police for help. I can prove that's a lie. Okay? Now I'm going to go over to this one. Okay, and this is from KTLA. I'm going to link them in the description below. This one is going to show you that they basically say the same thing to KTLA as they're reporting. Busy Ravi presence, the adoptive mother of Orrin and Orrin West told the boys to go outside with their father Monday evening and play. The father opened a gate to gather wood for burning, then briefly went back inside. When he came out, the boys were gone. He drove around the neighborhood and talked to neighbors, but couldn't find the children. Okay. Here it's saying that the search for Orson and Orrin West, ages 3 and 4 respectively, began around 8 p.m. Monday after they were reported missing. Okay, so what I believe that they're talking about here, you guys, is that's when the neighbors started gathering around and started going out searching for the boys, okay? I don't believe that this is I think they're confusing people with this, because this is when I think the neighbors gathered and started looking, okay? And what I'm going to say about this is I've also seen somewhere else verified that the parents were not out helping around 8 p.m. search. They said that the police told them to stay inside. Okay, you're going to see here in the picture. Okay, there they are. You can go over to KTLA and see this whole thing. But I believe that this is when the neighbors and everybody, once the police showed up and that the neighbors and everything started looking, okay, and began a search. But it has been verified that at 4:30, you could see Trezol leaving in the van on a video from AV Watchman, which I will go to briefly. You see him leaving in the van. You see him coming back 6 minutes later. I'm going to show you on maps what he did. Throughout this whole video, okay, and I believe that this is the gentleman also that caught them on the 19th, only putting 4 kids into the van to go shopping. He catches this at 4:30, Trezol going to his van, getting in his van, going for that 6-minute jog that he did, saying he looked for the kids. At no time in this video or video prior or after it does it show Trezol ever searching around the home, the fields, or anything like he said he did. He's lying. Okay, so from this, that's where I'm going to go right now. Okay, so I want to make sure that you guys are going to be able to hear this. Okay, so this is going to be from AD Watchman. I'm going to also, you can go over and watch this. I'm only going to show a part of this. This is what I am speaking about. Okay, I don't think you guys can hear this for some reason. Okay, hang on a second, you guys. I'm gonna back this up. Okay, hang on a second. Okay. Sorry, you guys. Like I said, I had this already done, and I think I forgot to click on to share the audio.
To call?
Well, he's gonna look for his kids apparently, but you're gonna see how he does it
Okay,
and
so
what he does.
this is
You
the
know
AV
what I mean?
Okay.
Watchman United We Stand.
There you go. So the light came on. You see it?
Which in the front?
Yeah, the front little light. He opened this front side door. You see the door open?
Okay, the door's open to the van. Yep.
Yeah, you see it?
Yep.
So he's gonna hop in his van right now.
You see him
Hey,
getting
can you
in.
guys see this
He's gonna get in the
video?
van.
Hit 1 if you can see it pretty good.
Okay, so he turns his van on, bro.
Okay.
So apparently he's looking for his kid, but it takes him about a minute just to sit in his van and turn his car on. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And he didn't even look in the front yard, nowhere on the sides. You seen it?
Nothing.
He didn't come up the street. So he hops in his van. I mean,
Look
I
at
don't think he's going in a speed where you're searching for somebody. You're going pretty fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
made that turn right there. You're not looking for nobody. You know what I mean?
Okay, where's
So
he going?
He makes that turn, right?
That right here by his
Yeah, so,
house?
I mean,
Okay.
you gotta figure your kids are missing. You don't know which direction they went, right?
Right.
So
Okay. So I wanted to show you guys that if you want to see the full video, you can head over to AV Watchman United and you can watch it all there. But I wanted to show you so you had the visual. Okay, for people who haven't seen it yet. I'm showing you this, you guys, so okay, because when I go to my map, sorry you guys, I know I'm out of sorts here. So now that you got the visual of what happened when he said he went to search, you could see in there the gentleman that has the CCTV footage here clearly says that he watched and he did not see anybody searching in the fields beside the house at all. You've seen him get in the van, you've seen him leave. I'm going to show you that on maps. You see him come back, and then you see them standing there. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, you guys, is we're going to go over a bunch of things, and I'm also going to be showing you what I have. Okay. So we're going to go this way so you guys can see this largely. Sorry for all this, you guys. we're going to go to my Google Earth. So I want to make sure that this is coming up for use. Okay. Now I've got to turn down my volume on my phone because I'm confusing myself because I got my earpiece in and I'm hearing myself. It's coming out to you guys a lot later than what I'm actually doing it. It's not syncing here. Okay, so what I'm going to show you now is what I showed you here is this gate area. Okay. Also, here's the patio where they were apparently playing with the chalk. Okay. I'm going to zoom out a bit. We'll go back to all these little dots here that I'm going to show you. Right here, this is where that AV watchman, that's where his video was, and he was recording this way. Okay, so you see this big open area. Now what I'm going to show you here, I'm going to go out even further here. This is the gate area up here. As you can see, it's marked. This is where the CCTV camera was here. You can see all along the back here where I'm going with my pointer, all along these backyards. Now this is quite huge. These areas beside the houses are pretty big lots. This one to the right, where it's marked right here, area Dad got wood from. It's all dirt. There's some bushes, but it's all dirt, and it looks like a double lot. So if we are to believe that the kids were playing over here at the back door at the patio, or even if they were playing here, that they went out here, out this gate area. This is a double lot. Within minutes, there is no way that they would have got out of this double lot area with their age and one having a bum leg. There's no reason that they would, there's no way they would have been anywhere but this lot here, because he states that he was only in the house momentarily, briefly, came back out and they were gone. 2- and 3-year-olds would not have been able to get very far. So I believe they would not have got out of this area before the father caught them, if he searched like he said he did. So even if they would have come out the back gate and went this way, because they cannot go behind the house because this is all very tall fence right across, all the way down to 108th Street over here. This is all fenced along the back here. Okay? So their home is also all fenced in. So the only way they could get out was through this gate. There is no way in even 5 minutes that, I'd say even 10, that these kids would have gone anywhere else but this double lot area right here that I'm showing you. Even if they would have got out the gate and came across to the street area, you can see my 2 arrows here. 2 houses across the street have CCTV cameras also. One of them, this house or this house, would have caught them on camera. Okay? Possibly even this house, if they had come out this way and gone anywhere down this street here, or to the left towards where the initial AV watchman's video was, they would have been caught on CCTV camera. Nobody's mentioned that, so I am. There is no way that they could have gone behind the house into these houses behind, because there's fencing right down to the next block all across this back. I'm going to show you that. Let's zoom in. As you can see here, I'm going to zoom in. You see this? This is all fencing, you guys, all along here. This is a chain link fence here. These black things that you see here are all 5 foot to 6 foot wooden solid fences. The only one that really has any kind of opening is that you can see through is this one here, because it's a chain link fence. Okay. This area here is all dirt. And I'm going to show you that. Okay. So we'll go to here. You see this, you guys? I can see some brush here. This is their home. See this gate? This gate here is a wrought iron gate. That is Orrin and Orson's home. Okay? So you could see through it. The rest is a solid 5 to 6 foot fence all the way around. The boards go this way. So the boards don't go this way. The boards go up and down. So they couldn't even have climbed this to get out. And as you can see the fence? See the wooden fence? There's a chain link. This is going towards the right. See, this is all wood fence. See the wood fencing? All the way down to this home here, who also has CCTV footage. Okay, so we're going to zoom out a bit here. See how big this lot is, you guys? It's kind of narrowing it here, but you can see that this is a double lot. Okay, this is where apparently the father was collecting wood and throwing it over this gate or fence. Okay, this is the home. This is the front part of the home. This is the living room window. We're going to get into this, you guys. This is where he parks the van. Okay, and comes out. He parks the van here. Why wouldn't you park here or in front of the garage here? And as you can see, and I'm showing you this, you guys, so you can see that this fencing goes all the way around. Okay. This is also an empty lot, and this is where the CCTV camera was that caught the footage from that night, was right here on this house. Okay. This is AD Watchman, where he videotaped from. Okay. See the fence? See how high this fence is, and see the fencing? There's no way the kids would have gotten out of that backyard. They're lying. If they did get out of that backyard, you guys, and here's the two houses. I'm going to go there and show you this too. Here are the two houses across the street that both have CCTV cameras that would have caught him. Okay, would have caught the kids if they had gone into this field beside. Okay, this is the field beside the house. So if the kids had gotten out of the gate, this house, this house, these two houses here would have caught them on camera. Possibly even this house here if they have cameras in the back. But if you can see, there's no way that they can go anywhere else coming out of this gate but this way, this area. They could have, if they came out and they went this way, they would have been caught on video by this house, that house, these houses. If they would have went this way, if they would have come out the gate and went this way, they would have been caught by these two houses that do have CCTV. And they would have been caught going down here by these two houses. Nothing shows from these two houses, so they did not go this way. That can be proven. They were not caught anywhere in this area going down this street, which they would have had to do because they couldn't have got out any other way. They would have had to come across this field and to this roadway. They could have went down this way. They could have went down that way because everything else is, as you can see, everybody has huge fences. The only openings are by houses that have CCTV that were never caught on anybody's. The same as here. Okay. Oops. Sorry, guys. I wanted to go this way. Okay. They would have been caught on camera. So, if we go back this way, I'm going to show you. And in that video shows that Trezol, when he leaves, when he says he searched over here and he searched over here, clearly lying. Said the kids had to have gotten out the back gate, clearly lying. He was parked this way. He came out here this way, out through the driveway this way, and turned this way, and turned down here. Why would you go that way? Why weren't you looking over here? Especially with your truck lights on, why wouldn't you have pulled your truck this way and lit up this whole area so you could see if they were walking around there? Why didn't you do the same thing here? Put your truck here, light up this whole area so you could see if the kids were there. Light up this whole area so you could check for the kids. Because in momentarily you being in the house, and briefly, I'm going to give you 5 minutes that you were in that house and came back out, they would not have gotten out of this area here, here, or here. They would not have gotten any farther than that. He's lying. Okay? Oops. Sorry, guys. I don't know why it does that. Okay, so I'm going to go back over here. Guess what? I'm sorry. I had this all done properly and lost it all, but okay. So this is going to show you his route. When he left, I told you he came out of his driveway. He turned here. He came down here. He came down here. He turned onto Harvard. He turned onto 109th. He came this way. He came this way. Down here, and back in the house. Total of 6 minutes. He was gone because the CCTV camera caught him and timed on the video that he has, shows he was gone all of 6 minutes. Now, my question is, when you can see this map of where he went in that 6 minutes, that he searched everywhere. 6 minutes. Would it take him 6 minutes? Absolutely. This drive here would have probably taken him 5-6 minutes to do this loop. Why wouldn't you have started in this direct area and worked your way out? There's no way in the few minutes, okay, that you were in the house, your words, momentarily and briefly, those kids, there's a fence here, there's a fence all along here. The only way that those kids could have, because they weren't seen going this way on these two people here, this is Orrin and Orson's house. These two have CCTV cameras. The kids did not go this way. This CCTV camera did not catch them coming this way. The only way they could have went was this way. For them to go outside of this area, this house here would have caught them on CCTV, and so would this. This home would have caught them going anywhere past here. They did not, if they were even there, did not leave this area. It is all fenced across the back here, so they could not have gone that way. They could not have gone to anywhere here, up here. They could not have gone past here. They would have been caught. They could not have gone this way. They would have been caught on CCTV. They could not have come down this street. This house would have caught them on their cameras. This house would have caught them if they had gone past here, and so would this one. They did not leave this area if they were ever there to begin with. Okay? I believe that they were never there this day. They were never in this backyard on the 21st. They were not in that house. They never could have left this area without being seen on CCTV video cameras. They did not leave this area. That's if they were even there, which I don't believe they were. Now, I brought up the same gentleman here that got CCTV footage, because here's where the van was parked again that day. Here. Right here. On the 19th, the CCTV camera caught only 4 children getting in that van to go shopping. Now, to go shopping, we're going to zoom out. They went this way. When they left with those 4 kids, they went this way. As you can clearly see, the shopping area is this way. This way. Here's the shopping district. Starts over here somewhere. There's nothing out here. There's nothing for shopping over here. Shopping is this way. Red flag. 2 red flags actually right there. They leave and they go this way to go shopping. They would also have to leave and go that way to go to Grandma's house. The day that they went to apparently Grandma's house, they also left going this way. Something's going on over here. And the day that they went shopping on the 19th, they left with 4 kids, not 6. And it's shown on CCTV. I'm also going to show you here. I'm going to go back up here for a minute. Okay. I want to come to here. Now, I know it's a little blurry, but you guys already know the setup here. This here is a sunroom that is added on to the back of the house. This is a sunroom. This is a dining room area here. This is the kitchen. So she was wrapping presents. She probably either would have been doing so at the dining room table or in the master bedroom, which is over here. This is the master bedroom area. There is a window, a big window here. And their bathroom, this is a master bathroom, which runs this way along the house. There's a window here, right about here at the patio. There is a window in their bathroom. There's a master bedroom here. This is master bedroom, and they have another window here. Okay? Master bedroom isn't really big. It's enough to fit. I think it's a queen-size bed, a dresser along here. There's a window, a dresser along here, and a dresser along this wall with the door here. There's a bathroom that runs this way. Okay? This is the guest bathroom that you would. There's a wall here. Okay? This is the dining room. There's a wall here. This would be their master bathroom. And this here is a guest bathroom. There's a hallway here. And this is the master bedroom. So if she was in the master bedroom, the only place I could see her being able to wrap gifts is on the bed. The bed is here. The window is here. There's a window here. So if those boys got out over here, she would have seen them there, and she would have seen them there. This is also the dining room. There's a dining room table. There's patio doors here. There's also patio doors here leading out from the sunroom. Patio doors here leading into the sunroom. Right here, there's a dining room table. So, which makes more sense to be wrapping gifts on the dining room table. The only entrance in from the backyard is these sliding doors into the mudroom, sunroom, whatever you want to call it. And then the sliding doors here that come right in to the dining room. So if we are to believe that she was in there wrapping presents, I believe she would have been doing it here in the dining room. She would have seen those boys come in. They could not have come in that house without her seeing them. So why did you search the house first? You know damn well they didn't come in. I think you know that they didn't go out them doors either. She would have been able to see this area. She would have been able to see the gate. So if she says, no, I was wrapping in my bedroom. Here's the master bedroom. The bed is here. She has a big window here and a big window here, which would have shown she could have seen this area. Okay? So we're gonna go back out. Now, nobody has shown you this. What I'm going to show you after I show you, I'm going to talk about a couple more things here, and then I'm going to show you what nobody else has showed you. I already have, in a way, because nobody knows what I just showed you here. Okay? But I have another big one coming up that nobody has caught on to, but I did. So he leaves this way. They come back. When they come back, he parks the van back here, and he stands at this tree, calls police, and waits. While he's telling everybody that he is searching frantically this area over here and this area over here. He's searching frantically for these kids. He is not. He is standing right here. Jacqueline never left the home until she came out and stood here with him too, waiting for police. Once the police showed up, they went back in the house and they did not come out when they say that they were searching for the kids. It's all caught on camera here. Nothing is shown from these two. These kids did not leave this area. Why did he go on this little jog that he went on? Who knows? But they stood there. They went in the house. Well, people, neighbors, everything were searching all around for these kids. All around here for these kids. The kids were never found. Apparently that happened around 8 p.m. when they finally organized this search. And don't forget, kids could not have gotten into these yards because there's 5 and 6 foot fences all along here with no breaks. There's also a 5 to 6 foot fence totally around this backyard with only one opening here, which is this gate. If the kids, like he said, got out that gate, they would not have been able to leave this area. They would not be anywhere else but this area. So, if the kids were ever in this house, the night of the 21st is a total lie. Everything that comes out of their mouth is a lie. Because on the 19th, the kids went shopping, apparently is what they said with them. They took the kids with them and they went shopping. Only 4 kids are seen getting in that van. What did they leave? Did they leave 2 kids in that house by themselves? Well, they took off and went shopping. And when they took off and went shopping, they went this way instead of going this way towards the shopping district. When they went to Grandma's house, why did they leave and go this way? In Grandma's house, they would have went that way. So many red flags, you guys. I don't believe that these kids were there. At least from the 19th on, I don't believe these kids were there. If they were ever there. Okay? Now, here's my bombshell, you guys. Here's my bombshell that I have for you guys that nobody else is even remotely caught on to. This house has no basement. No basement. They've got a garage here. They've got another garage out here. They've got a sunroom. They've got a big master bedroom here. Actually, you know what, guys? It's really not that big. If you look at this house, okay, I'm going to tell you that it is just over 1,600 square feet. Okay? Take off this garage, because this here This area, I would say from here down this way is all garage, this here, okay? So living space in the home. You have a kitchen here that runs the back of the house. You have a laundry room that butts up. Here's the wall between the laundry room and the garage. There's a big window here. This is the kitchen. There's a window about here in the kitchen that looks out into this sunroom. There's a dining room here. There's a wall. There's a bathroom here. Following along, you guys? There's a bathroom here. This up here, this area here, about to here, is the master bathroom. This is the master bedroom. The bedroom here looks to be a queen-size bed that fits here, with a dresser here and a dresser here. It's really not that big. Okay. There's a very small bedroom here that looks like it could fit maybe a single bed with a couple dressers. There's another bedroom here that has, it looks to be a double bed in. Here is a closet in the hallway. There's a wall that runs along here. Here's the front door. There's a wall that runs along here. This is kind of like half walls here and here. On each side of the front door to the left is like half walls with some like wood banister things here that opens up. This is the family room. There's a window here. This is like a covering on the front. So I'm just showing you overhead that this house is really not big at all. These are two very small bedrooms. And I would say that the master bedroom is maybe this way, maybe 10 feet. This way, maybe 11 feet. So 10 by 11. These are very small rooms. 1, 2. I'm going to just stop and look at the comments for a minute because here's where I blow this up. Okay. I'm going to show you guys some pictures. I've got inside pictures of this house that nobody else has. And if they do, they haven't shown them. So I'm going to be the first to show you. I'm going to be the first to show you this layout and where I believe these kids were never at this house. And I'm going to tell you why. Some of you might have just caught on. Have you? Have you caught on yet? No? I know a lot of other people that are covering this case haven't seemed to have caught on to this. I'm going to show you this. Have you caught on yet? Boom. Boom. Okay, I'm just going to read some of the comments here. Cat H. Boom. Master bedroom. 2 bedrooms. This bedroom here, I'm going to show you a picture. Looks big enough to put maybe a single bed and a couple of dressers. This bedroom here, you're going to see the pictures. It has a double bed in it and not much else room for anything else, maybe a dresser. Boom. 6 kids in 2 bedrooms. No way in hell. There is no way in hell that there was room for 6 kids in this house. This is why I did this first, you guys, to show you the layout from above. It looks a lot bigger here than what it is because of this garage area here. Take that out. You're going to see in the photos. I've got the photos. The laundry room is not very big, so the garage comes here. Okay, that's what I'm showing you with my pointer. The garage comes here. This is a small laundry room. This is a kitchen dining room area right here. Where the entrance, you see there's an entrance here, there's a wall here. This is a closet behind that wall. On to the left is the living room area, which you can see is a 3-seater couch here, a love seat kind of coming across here with a chair in the corner. There's a TV here with a wood stove, with a fireplace here. It's not very big at all. I'm looking at my 3-seater couch. This area here is probably 11, 12 feet this way for the living room, and about maybe, I'd say 10 feet this way. So it's not very big area at all. This area, either the kitchen is a fair size, it's open. There's a dining room here that takes up most of this area here. There is a bathroom here, a guest bathroom with the master bathroom behind, and the bedroom, the master bedroom here, there's a wall. This is not very big at all, this master bedroom, and these 2 bedrooms are tiny. There is no way you fit 6 kids or had any intentions on fitting 6 kids. This bedroom here is the smallest. It would fit a single bed with maybe a dresser in here. A dresser with a little bit of room to move around here. There's no way. This bedroom has a double bed in it with a dresser and not much room left. This is a closet. Okay? So now I'm going to show you the pictures. Okay, I'm making sure that these pictures come up, you guys, because the video that I'm watching on my phone is behind what I'm seeing right now. So, okay, perfecto. This is the home. As you can see, it looks a lot bigger on the Google Maps because of the way it's, I don't know, the camera angles or whatever. So this garage takes up most of the house to here. Okay, like about here. Here's the garage. This area here is living room. This is 2 bedrooms. And I'm telling you, it's not very big. Okay. So I'm showing you this because this also shows you how tall these fences are. Here's the wrought iron gate that he says the kids went out. This is a lot clearer, so that's why I'm showing you. This is, I'm assuming, from the back of the, that runs along the sunroom here to get in over here. The kitchen is, here's the sunroom here. So the kitchen would be behind the living room in this area. So I'm going to get out of there. I'm going to bring up this. Okay. So here is a better angle. Of the house. Here's the gate. Here's the sun porch. Here's the front of the house. Here's the front door. This is where he parked the van. This shade thing here is over the living room windows. I wonder if I can, oh no, okay. I'm just looking here, guys, to see what I want to show you. I wish these were all in order. Ugh. Okay, so I want to go to the kitchen. Okay. Here's the kitchen. As you can see, the kitchen really isn't that big. And like I said, the aerial view of the house makes it look a lot bigger than what it actually is. But this is the kitchen area that I was showing you. This is the laundry room. So this would be behind the garage. This is, I believe, comes out like this because this is part of the garage behind this wall. And the laundry room's tucked in behind the garage. This window here is a window out to the sun porch, not out to the backyard. Okay. Boom, boom. Okay. Blow this up. This is the dining room area. So you've seen the kitchen area. This is now the dining room area. This is the sliding doors to go out into this. This is the sun porch out here. There's sliding doors also here coming out to the patio. So the sliding doors would be on the right. Once you go through these ones, you come out and you go over here to the right, and there's the sliding doors going out into that patio. Okay, so now you're out in the sun porch. Now, let it be known that these are not pictures of when they lived in the house. These are pictures that I got from, this is when the previous owners were in this house, okay? So they got a couch here, whatever. So you come out, you can see the wall here. You can see another door here. I believe that is leading into a closet that is behind the guest bathroom out in the hall. The guest bathroom would be behind this wall here. So this is when you come out of the dining room and you go out, and this is the patio area that he says the kids are out playing at. Okay, so there's the sliding doors. Okay, so this is the covered area that I showed you out front when you come in. Here is the living room. So the garage is behind this wall. You see, this is only a 3-seater couch. It makes it, the way the camera takes photos, it makes it look really long, but it's not. This is a 3-seater couch. So if you have a 3-seater couch, look at the length. They're what, 6 feet long? So 6 feet plus a few more feet here, plus, you know, a few more feet this way. I give it about 10, 11 feet, the length. This way, this is like a 2-seater love seat and a chair here. There is a half wall here, and there is a half wall here. Okay, because the kitchen is behind this wall, the garage is behind this wall. So the living room really isn't like more than maybe 12 feet by 10. Okay, so I showed you those. Sorry, you guys, I had this all done. Okay, so here's the guest bathroom. It also is very small. You can see the countertop, the toilet with the tub right across. So it's a very small bathroom. Behind this bathroom is the guest bathroom, the master bathroom. Okay. This is the master bathroom. So the guest bath would be behind this. There's a window along this wall. The door to come in from the master bathroom is here. Okay. This is the master bedroom. And I do have better pictures of it somewhere, but this is a queen size bed. You got a dresser along this wall here, only 2 drawers, another dresser over here. Here's the window that looks towards that empty lot. Here's the window that looks out, and the gate is right. You can see it. The gate is right there. And actually, right at the edge of this window is the entrance to the master bathroom. So you can see the master bedroom really isn't big at all. You would feel about this way. It's about, I'd say, 10 to 11 feet this way, and long-wise to the bathroom, because the guest bath would be behind this part of the wall, and their master bathroom over here. I would think that this way is at max 10 feet, so 11 by 10. Okay, see how there's not much room at all, you guys. I know the length of this bed is probably about 6.5 feet. These dressers run about 1.5 feet wide, so they're 7.5 and maybe 2 feet in between. I'd say 10 feet lengthwise by 11 this way. Okay, so behind this closet here is the guest bath. This is a hallway that leads down to the kitchen. There's the biggest room. This has, I don't even think I think it's a double bed. I don't think it's a queen. It's a double bed, and it's very small. As you can see here, there's about 1 foot and a bit on this side and 1 foot and a bit on that side. So you would say, I would say about 9 feet wide by maybe 9 feet long. This is their bath. The guest bath would be behind this bathroom and behind this closet in the hallway. So you would come out and you would go down a hallway here to go to the kitchen area, and that there's a bathroom. The guest bath is behind here. There's a bedroom here, and there's a bedroom on the other side of this wall. That bedroom starts at this door frame. You will see, well, actually just before, behind the door frame. So this bedroom here, I would say, is maybe 8 feet long here by about 8 feet this way. So 8 by 8, and I'd give 8 by 9 here for this bedroom. I'm going to try and see. Okay, see, I tried to get, see how there's this big empty space here? This is where the closets are, you guys, in each of these rooms. This room here is 8 by 8, and this is about 8 by 9. I think this is a double bed. This is not a queen. This is a double, and see how this is kitty corner? So I know a bedside table is about maybe 1.5 feet wide. They didn't even have 1.5 feet here because it's kitty corner. So that's why I'm giving this about 8 feet this way by maybe 9 feet this way. This room here is about 8 by 8. I've seen other pictures of this, so I'm trying to, there we go. See, they've got a little desk set up here and some boxes. This is a dresser. This is the lengthwise. This dresser is butted up against the wall here. Okay, so you got enough to put a bed and a dresser, a single bed and a dresser in here, and a little bit of room left to walk around. This is basically the size of that room. There's a wall here. These are up against a wall. This is the back part of the house. This is the front part of the house. The wall is about here. So I would give 8 by 8. 8 feet this way, but 8 feet this way. This is the other bedroom. Okay. This is a double bed. This is not a queen. You see how this is kitty corner? And we've seen in the other photo how much room is here, about 1.5 feet, a double bed, and then about not even a foot here, maybe a foot, because they had to kitty corner this little table. Those are about 1 foot and a bit wide. They had to kitty corner it in this corner because it wouldn't fit this way. So that's why I'm giving it maybe 8 by 9. And this is the other window that you'll see in the front of the house. That's not the photo I wanted. Okay, I showed you guys that one. Okay, so this is the one I was looking for. So know how I was trying to tell you, this is the door to the master bathroom. See how there's even a closet in between that makes this bedroom even smaller. Okay, see how things were all up against that wall there? That's what I was showing you in the other photo. So this room is about 8 by 8. This one here is about 8 by 9 feet. Because I've seen other pictures, you guys. There is also another closet behind here, in between this door. So if you come around the corner a bit here, there's a closet like this here, and there's also closets for this bedroom, and this bedroom is in between these two bedrooms, which make these bedrooms very small. This is the master bedroom. This is the guest bathroom. Okay, and we're looking from the hallway. The kitchen and everything is behind us here. So this is the guest bath, and their master bath would be behind this one. This is where their closet is in their bedroom. Okay. So when we were looking at the master, to the guest bathroom, the toilet is over here. Their master bathroom runs this way. Excuse me, with their closet behind where this mirror is. Okay, so these are pictures that you guys are not going to see anywhere else. And I had to give you a visual to show you that there is no way that you could fit 6 kids in these 2 bedrooms. There's no way. Maybe 2 here with a bunk bed set and a bunk bed set in this bedroom. You wouldn't fit anything else in there. They have no basement. There's no basement in this house. Okay, as you guys seen, this was when we were looking down the hall. This is what you could see up against that wall. That's why I'm saying this is not very wide at all. There's a bunch of boxes with a dresser, with a tall boy. 8 feet by not even 8 feet this way. I'm going to say 7. Okay, see how you can see that desk? I'm going to give it 7 feet, 8 by 7. 8 by 8 is giving it more than what it's worth. And these are the closets in between the 2 bedrooms. This is the other bedroom again. This is looking again at their master bathroom. So the guest bath is behind here, where I told you the mirror is on the back of this wall, and their master bathroom runs behind the guest bathroom. Like I said, these photos make it look like a lot bigger than what it is, but it's not big, because as you can see in here, there's only about 1.5 feet between the bed and where that tall boy is here, because the door to the bathroom is over here. It makes it look a lot bigger here than what it actually is. And there's their bathroom again. There's the guest bath. Behind this mirror is their the master bedroom closet, and behind this area, behind this wall here, is their master bathroom. Again, here's the living room, and it makes it look a lot bigger than what it is just by the way the photo was taken. This is leading out to the sun porch. The sun porch actually looks a lot bigger than what it is in this photo. Like I said, the camera view makes it look bigger than what it is. So the kids would have had to come in this door and in here, past the dining room area where I believe there would be a table, her full wrapping gifts. She would have seen them if they came in. They knew they weren't in the house. I don't think these kids were ever. See, here's the table area. Here's the sun porch. Here's the kitchen. The bedrooms and bathroom are behind it this way. The garage and that is that way with the laundry room, and the living room is this way. The entrance is down this way because you walk in the entrance and basically you can walk straight through into this dining room area. There's the kitchen again. Okay. And like I said, when you walk in the front door, there's a half wall here and a half wall here. Here's the wall to the kitchen. This is the living room. There's the wall to the kitchen here. This is open to the dining area. There's a big closet to your right here before the two bedrooms. This is that very tiny bedroom, and this is the other bedroom. Master bedroom. Guest bathroom is here. Master bathroom runs behind here. Okay, so now I got you guys back up on my screen where I can see. So as you could see, you guys, in the pictures, that nobody else has shown pictures of the inside of that house. Nobody has gone aerial view of from the top what the house would look like, to explain more as to show you guys how there is no way these kids left that backyard through that gate. I showed you why. I showed you the sliding doors coming into that sunroom, how it's set up, how the sliding doors then come into the dining room area where I believe she would have been wrapping gifts, that there's no way that those kids could have come in the house without not being seen. They knew those kids were not in the house, and I believe those kids were never in that house. There is no way that they could have fit 6 kids in those 2 bedrooms. They are very small. I questioned that to Colleen about if they had life insurance on them. I'm going to try and find something, you guys. Give me a second. I'm going to try and bring this up. If I can find it again, I'm going to. Okay, you guys. You want to see? Okay, so I'm going to let you know that these photos too that I found, this was before the renovations were done. There was major renovations done on this house. It was built in 1980. So I think you're going to see a lot of the 1980s parts when this house was first built. They did a major renovation on this house in, I believe I read, 2008. So whoever owned it in 2008 did the major renovations that you just seen in the pictures I showed you. Okay. So this is what the house looked like. If you guys want to see it, let me know and I will pull it up. All right. You guys are awesome. Okay, so I'm going to go through, before I show you these photos here, this is going to show you a lot more information on this house too, because at one point it was a 4-bedroom. In 2008, major renovations done, put into a 3-bedroom. So you're going to see that here. I'm going to shut up. I'm going to go to share screen. Okay, I'm going to wait so I can see it coming up on for you guys. So this is what the house basically looked like way back when, before renovations were done. So this is going to give you guys a little bit better idea of what this house, like, it's not very big. I don't know what they're showing here. I think this was the living room area of something. I don't know, or maybe a part of this, the garage. I don't know. But this is what the house looked like back in the day. Okay, so here's the pictures. So that this picture here might be, I'm thinking the garage area that they had like a bar or something in. I believe that this is the garage area. Okay, so again, this is the inside of the house. There's the living room. Okay, so this is what I didn't have the picture of, where I found these pictures. This is the front door opened. Okay, as you can see, there's a big area to the right of that door, which even makes this, this is a closet. Right behind this wall is a hall closet. And then the next bedroom, then the other bedroom, the master bedroom will be over this way. This is the door to the guest bathroom. The master bedroom is over this way in the back. Okay, so I'm gonna show you these pictures too. And this is what I meant by them half walls as soon as you come in. So this living room isn't very big because you also got a very wide hallway here. Okay. So this is showing, okay, when you come through the front door, you got the living room over here, somewhere over here, behind the kitchen wall. And behind this wall to the right would be the guest bathroom and the master bathroom backing onto this wall too. This is going out into the sunroom. There's the kitchen that I showed you. This wall here would be the backing of the living room wall. So the living room wall would be behind. The living room would be behind this wall. I did it so much better in the other video, guys. I spent 3 days doing it, and now I'm ashamed of myself. Here is the master bedroom. Like I said, the photo makes it look a lot longer than what it is. Showing the window looking out into the field beside, looking out here into the backyard where you can see the gate here. So if she was wrapping presents, she would, I guess maybe not see, but she'd be able to see into the backyard. But not over, that's how tall these fences are, you guys. So there's no way that these kids got out of that area I showed you. This again shows their master bath. The guest bath would be behind this. Behind this closet would be the guest bath. Shows the one bedroom here with the other bedroom being along this, behind this wall here. And see, they've got a closet that runs here too, which makes that room behind very small. There's their master bathroom. The guest bathroom is behind this wall. There's a window along this wall here, looking out into the backyard. Behind this wall here is the dining room. This is the guest bathroom. This is the closet area of the master bathroom behind this mirror. The master bathroom would run behind this wall. Along this wall, there is a closet on the other side. There's a tub here, and on the other side of that, it would be a hall closet. And the door would be here to come in from the hall. Okay. So this is the sunroom, you guys. This would be the laundry room or the garage. Like the garage would be behind that. This is the laundry room window. This here is the window for the master bathroom. This is a master bathroom bedroom window, and along this side here, there's also a master bedroom window over here. This is the area that he had said the kids were playing with chalk. This is the other outside garage. Behind this fence is where the CCTV video was caught. This is an empty lot also. But as you can see how high this fence is, it's, I'd say, 6.5 feet. There's no way that they could get out there. And as you can see over here, it butts right up against the house. There's no way they got over there. This shows that the fence does go all the way around. Okay, so this is along the back end of the yard now. This is behind this garage. It's out in the back. You see how tall these fences are, you guys. There's no way the kids got over these fences. And you can see here, there is a fence here and a fence here right up against the house. There's no way they got out. The living room again. Okay. So you can see here that it was sold on the 9th of September. That's when they bought it for $197,000. 1,798 square feet. That's including the garage. So I'm giving it about 1,500 to 1,600 square feet. I'd say between 1,500 and 1,600 square feet, not even maybe, for livable area. This would be their mortgage payment a month, around $921. Taxes are about $1,700, almost $1,800 a year. You see that it's a single family house. It was built in 1980 and it's heated by forced air electric. There's an attached and detached garage. The lot itself is 9,979 square feet. And you can see what the other houses in the area sold for. Similar houses, nearby areas. Okay. So that is that. That's where I found out some of my information there. And I'm surprised, actually. I haven't seen anybody else cover it like this. I haven't seen anybody else show the inside of the house. I haven't seen anybody else show why the kids, there's no way that the kids went missing from that house, how it would be impossible for them to leave and go anywhere without being caught on somebody's camera. There's no way. It's a total lie. I thought I had, let me just check here. I'm trying to find something else that I had found, you guys. Just bear with me here, you guys. I'm trying to find, there's a video that I found. That's not it. I think it could be here. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, I got something else I want to share with you, you guys. Give me a second. I'm bringing it up. Okay. This is a video tour. So this is going to give you a little bit more visuals on the house. So this is from the real estate listing. You're going to see come in the front door. Gives you a little bit more of a visual. Walking through. Walking through. This is the sun porch. Oh, cute little dog. So here you're coming back in. See how this is showing you exactly what is going on here. There's the guest bathroom. Oh, they missed the closet. So you come down. See, this bedroom, you guys, is very small. They've had to put this one too, very small. Like, look at how much of the, let's pause that. Look at how much of the room the ceiling fan takes. That gives you an idea of how small this room actually is. There's the master bath. There's the window. And this is coming back. Okay, so see how there's a built-in here. There's another closet here. Whoops. What happened? Okay. Sorry about that, you guys. Oh, it shows the bathroom, the guest bath again. There's a closet there. Or built-in of some kind. Okay. See what I mean, you guys, by this fence? How tall this fence is. There's no way the kids got out of this backyard. They weren't there. Okay, so there's a garage. So this is what I believe when they showed the very first picture. I believe that they had used this garage one time as a bar or something. So I think that outside garage, the one that's not attached to the house, I think it was like a party garage at one time. That's what I believe it was. Okay, I'm gonna pause that right there. See, that garage is out here. So I believe that's that first picture that we had seen. I believe that that was like a party garage. So they go out there and party. And this is the previous owners I'm speaking about. Here's that little sunroom. Oh no, sorry, that's that covering over the front window. Oh, there's the garage. Sorry, you guys. Oh my God, I'm stuck on stupid right now. This is the party garage. So that first picture that I thought was maybe the living room way back in the day that we first showed, that dark room, looked like a bar and that in it. I think it's in here. So I think this was like a party area. And then this is the sunroom. And they cut it. So that was the virtual tour that I was looking for. You guys. So I'm just trying to look at the comments there now, you guys. I'm jumping in now on, I haven't been following, as you guys probably have seen, I haven't been following the chat because I can't do that and do the video at the same time. I'm just so mad at myself that I screwed up that first video. I guess it wasn't meant to be, and I guess this is a better way of doing it because it's going to be there. I don't have to upload and everything else. It's there. So this is what I'm telling you guys, that there's a lot of red flags here. These kids did not go out in that backyard that night. In my opinion, they did not go out there. They did not go missing from that backyard. I'm not sure that these kids were even in that house ever. Now, I have some theories, and before I come out with my video on that, I am going to be doing another read. I don't know if I'm going to publish that read. It's going to be more or less for myself because I have some unanswered questions that I have that I can't find answers to. So I'm going to do another read for myself, I believe, and then I'm going to do another video. I might show you guys that video. I might videotape it because I have a lot of unanswered questions and I want to answer them, not only for myself but for you guys. Bridget, I don't think they ever lived there. I don't think they were ever brought there. And if they were not there long. I think they could have been brought there enough to say, this is where we're moving our kids, and maybe to show DCF. I don't know. Okay, so Duz just sent me a screenshot. Maxine Harkness said, this has all been done. Someone did post, I don't know, this was posted at 12:34. Someone did post these pictures, and also a walkthrough was done down the streets to see who had camera. I haven't seen it. Has anybody else seen this covered? Because I surely haven't. So I'm going to ask you guys here in chat, has anybody else seen all this covered? Has anybody else gone into the details that I have about how they could not have left that backyard and why? Have you guys seen that anywhere else? Because I'm being called out by somebody here saying that this has all been covered. Yeah, I didn't think so. Because I haven't seen it covered anywhere, and okay. Thank you, everybody. So I don't know if that person just came in to start some stuff or is spying for somebody else, or what their reason was for coming in and making that comment. But I'm going to tell you, I have not seen this covered anywhere. I have not seen it go in depth the way I have. Yes, I've seen the CCTV footage saying that I did show you guys. That's not my information that I caught. I'm not there. So yes, AD Watchman caught stuff that I use. Yes. I did say that. Where I got information from, I'm going to put their links in the description below, including AD Watchman United, and I've said go watch their stuff. Now, with that being said, to go into the detail that I have and why I say they never left that yard, and showing the pictures going from aerial above and inside the house, showing where everything is situated and why I think the way I do. I don't think anybody's done it. I don't think a lot of this hasn't been shown nowhere that I've seen. So yeah, the more info, the merrier, but to be called out saying, I'm sorry, all this has already been gone over. No, it hasn't. So take your negativity somewhere else. Thank you very much. Like, I spent 4 days now doing this, and I don't appreciate you coming in, bombing my live, saying that everything I'm showing has been covered when it hasn't. Kind of upsets me. Yeah, I'm thinking it's a troll or somebody who's a little upset because I've called, I never said no names, but I've called other people out for running with it. But yeah, go ahead, Des. Do that. I'm gonna have Des remove that comment. I've got a screenshot of it. So yeah, I haven't seen anybody else cover it like this. And to show you visually why I believe, in my honest opinion, those kids never were in that backyard and never left that backyard. And like I said, I will prove why I believe that. And I thank the other YouTuber AV Watchmen United calling you out there, giving you a shout out. I have said to my subscribers, go and check out his channel if you want to see the whole video. I used a part of it as fair use to show where I can verify what I'm saying, and that's why I used it. Thank you, Styles by Malls, and thank you everybody for, supporting me and standing by me. But like I said, I don't think anybody's gone in depth on why I believe these kids weren't there. There's been a lot of comments and rumors, and they never made it out of their last place. They didn't move in. Nobody ever seen them. I mean, there's a lot of things that's been said, but nobody's ever shown proof or backed up their reasoning as to why they said it like I have at all. Miss Mister says, why was this video taken down in the beginning? I think that was him, but I don't know. Which video are you talking about, Miss Mister? Christine, that's why I covered this the way I did, with the aerials, with where each room in the house is, etc. And I went the extra mile and spent the extra time doing it to prove there is no way two small kids would have got farther than the area that I showed you. And I showed proof as to why I have that opinion. Thank you, Deborah Van Winkle. Yeah, the AD video, absolutely. And I used that right at the beginning of this to show you guys. That's where I got my information to prove where the van was parked. Exactly. Yes, I used AD Watchman's video, fair use, just to show you guys the proof of what happened that night. And I will link him in the description below. Yeah, and that's why I did it the way I did, computer, is to show that there is no way in heck that these kids could have got outside of the area that I showed you. No way. There's no way. 44 of absolutely. I don't think anybody is questioning the fact that they're lying. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I'm showing you proof and the reason why I think they are lying, why I say they're lying. That's what this was about, is to show why. Because anybody can say, I think they're lying. Okay, can you show me why you think they're lying? Besides saying it, besides, what they've said in their videos or, whatever. I've shown you proof as to why I think they're lying. Absolutely. I believe everybody that says that they're lying. I believe they're absolutely right. I wanted to go the extra mile and show you guys proof and reasons, visual proof why I believe that they're lying. Thank you, Deborah. But to out and out, okay, I'm going to let that comment go. I'm not going to let it peeve me off any more than what they are. But I'm going into depth here with showing you individual rooms, the sizes of the rooms. I don't think it's ever been done. But anyway, if it has, sorry. And Melmac says, yes, follow the money. Because like I said, I have not been able to find any proof, validated proof, that either one of them had outside jobs. So I believe that they were counting on the money that they were getting, fostering and adopting kids. I haven't been able to find out. A lot of people have been asking me if they had life insurance on the kids. I have no idea. That's something else that I am going to have to dig a little deeper into, which I will. So the reasonings for doing it, I can't prove yet. But what I can prove by what I found is AV Watchman has shown several different things that prove a lot. AV Watchman's videos prove that 4 kids got in that van to go shopping that day, not 6. Which in turn proves that those 2 kids were never there, or they were left alone inside that house. Which one is more believable? Well, with the character I've seen of them, I believe the 2 could have been left behind, but I'm not going to go with that. I'm going to believe that there was only 4 kids in that house. That's why only 4 were put in the van. AV Watchman's video also showed and proved that when these kids went missing, that at least the area between that CCTV video that he has and the West home, that area was not searched. It also shows a lie. When Trezol said that he searched all that area, that video shows that he lied. That video also shows that Trezol got in his vehicle and took off and went on a little trip, a little jog around the blocks for 6 minutes while he claims he was out avidly searching. That's what the video shows and proves. The video doesn't show his exact directions, so you have to dive deeper into that, and you have to map out an area that shows where he could have gone for 6 minutes. Okay, there's other videos out there that show the gated area, that show parts of the house. I dove a little deeper and got into actually measuring out, showing the actual rooms, their sizes, where everything was situated, where the kids were supposed to be, sight lines, pointed out the fences. I dove a little deeper. I showed my reasoning, why I think those kids were never in that house, why those kids never lived there, and why I cannot believe that those kids were ever outside or ever left of their own free will if they ever were at that house. So you can take it or leave it. Up to you. I also showed that there's an area there that is the only area that those kids could have been in. And I showed my reasonings why. I don't think anybody's gone that depth, but I showed why. With proof to back it up that any one of those houses around there, if they would have got to the roadway, it would have shown those kids and which direction they went. I also question when he left that night, as per AD Watchman's video, that he could have stopped at that corner before turning and lit up the vacant areas, lit them up with his headlights from his van to see if he could have seen the kids. He didn't. Zip, 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 he was gone. The kids couldn't have got that far. And why did you go back in the house? I clearly showed proof as to why that's not possible, that those kids could not have come back in that house without being seen. So why did you search the house first? Where even if they did come back in the house, if they had been outside, if they did come back in that house, they would have been safe in the house. They weren't safe outside. So why wouldn't you have searched outside first? He didn't. There's no proof of him searching. So take it for what you want, I guess. I do very much try to go into the extra mile with extra documentation, with breakdown to what I think the measurements of areas and places are, and the reasonings why I think that they never left that area if they were ever there at all, which I don't believe they were. Okay, Ruth says, can you answer my question above? Okay, let me search for it, Ruth. I'm searching, Ruth. I see that's the second time you asked. I am searching for your question. Have you added up the current square footage compared to the original square footage? I feel like there's a hidden room. There's one site that says it's 1,800 square feet. There's one site that says it's 19. Hang on a second here. There's one site that says 1,800 square feet. I'm just looking here. Let me find it. There's another one that said something like 1,900 and something square feet. Now, the difference in the square footage in the listings is one's including the garage and one is not. I don't believe that there's a hidden room. Not from, I mean, now there could be. There could be, but from what I have seen, I don't believe that there is. I hate laundry. There is nothing really shown on that video where he is out there doing anything. And another thing I caught in that debacle about this firewood crap, At first he says he had the gate open, and then he says that he was throwing the wood over the fence. Who would throw the wood over the fence? If there were two small kids out there playing, number one, you could hit them in the head with it. And why would you need to do that if you left the gate open? So I hate laundry. I believe you. I'm just trying to explain myself. Oh, no problem. I hate laundry. I'm trying to just give my opinion on that too. I don't think the camera ever showed him grabbing, not that I have seen anyway. There may be footage out there of him. Like when I looked at that, okay, I'm going to go back to this, you guys, for a minute. Just because you brought that up, I hate laundry. I'm going to try and kind of show you guys. Let me just get back to the, okay, I've got it back up here. Okay, let me get back to you guys here. Let me go to share screen. Okay. So, let me just get this to, excuse me, you guys. Oh, I hate having a cough. Okay. So I'm going to zoom back in on here. So this is the area, this is the gate. This is the area the dad said he was getting wood from. The video that we seen is from this house here, from AV Watchman United, is this house here. Okay? The gate is over here that he said he had open. He said that he was searching this. Okay, so what we're going to do, what I want to do is I want to bring you guys down to street level here. Now, as you can see, now I don't know when this video, obviously this is not when they're living there. But if you look at this area, there's a lot of twigs and sticks. You can see the twigs and sticks. Here's their house to the left. Okay, so you can see this gate here. This is the wrought iron gate that he said he had open. You can see now, this is not when they lived there, obviously, because you can see other people's vehicles here. So I'm not sure when this Google Earth took this. I don't know how to check it to see the date on this. But I can tell you that it looks like there is some branches and stuff here. But I don't know when this was taken. But this is mostly sand and dirt. And if you go to, okay, I went a little bit too far, you guys. Okay, so this is where the video was taken from. You can also see there's, this looks like a lot of like growing tumbleweed, or I don't know what you guys take it. And like I said, I don't know when this was taken. Okay, so let's see here. Hang on. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop recording that. I'm going to go here. Let me see. I'm going to go to here. Oh, excuse me, you guys. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm going to go back here and I'm going to share this now. Okay, so this is street view I'm going to go to. And the reason I'm doing this, you guys, is because I wanted to see if I couldn't get a different map with the date on it. And it looks like I'm not going to get it here. I'm not very tech savvy, so please forgive me. Oh, here we go. Okay, so this one here that's being shown, this is in 2008. This is in 2008, and it shows a lot of tumbleweed and stuff. We'll go to 2012. So this, you guys, is 2012. So this is where the footage was taken from here, looking across. And it looks like this stuff has always been growing there. Okay, so this is 2012. And if we go to this area for 2008, it looks pretty much the same. The fences, there's the chain link fence here, there's the other tall fences here. So I'm going to only assume, you guys, that there's a lot of brush in that grows here. So we know that in 2012, there was some dried wood. I don't know how to get anything from, like, that was 8 years ago. So has this been cleaned up since? Okay, you want me to show the left part of the house? Here's the left part. Okay, wait, let me see. Okay, you want me to take you to the left side of the house? Okay, here's the left side of the house. This is about the best shot you're going to get. This is the left side of the house. So all this here is, oops. Oops. See what I mean, you guys? I'm on Proctor. What the heck did I do? What did I do, you guys? Oh. Okay, let me get back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. Told you I'm not good at this stuff, you guys. See, like you can see the wooden fences all along here. This is the left side of their house. Okay, so is that what you wanted to see? I'm sorry, you guys. Like, I am not good at this crap at all. Okay, that's why I tried to do it. I tried to get it all set up, and I edited it, and I was really proud of myself with some of the editing I learned. And I guess I didn't learn very well because I ended up, it was all deleted somehow. But this is the left side of the house. Oh, thank you. Okay. Sorry about that, you guys. Okay, So Styles by Mall. So I guess maybe Trezol would say that he doesn't think the kids would go that way. Just don't understand why he doesn't ever drive that way. I don't know. I have my suspicions. Do you want to know my suspicions, you guys? Um, yeah, that's pretty sad, Mel. Okay, so that was what you needed to see, Styles by Mall. Tim wants to know, did one of the kids have a bum leg? Yes. So I'm going to go back again, you guys, to my maps, because I'm going to show you what came to me. So sorry if you guys, I can't, oh, why did I lose that again? I'm going to show you guys where I think, what I think happened. Can you guys see the map? I'm not sharing it. Okay, hang on. Let me do this again. Share. Okay. So I did a read because I had some questions. I wanted to see if I was on the right path. And please forgive me if you guys have any questions. Wait until you see my thing back up on the thing instead of the map, because I can't see any of your chat. So I'm sorry, Malls, for not seeing that sooner. But yeah, I thought I'd showed it here, but I might not have. Like I said, I'm winging this today. Okay, so do you guys remember when I showed you this here? This here where I don't believe he is. There's also this part here. I went to the street. I showed you where he went on his little loop-de-loo and how he came back. I showed you that they couldn't, the kids wouldn't be up here. The kids never, okay. I'm going to be straightforward with you guys. I did a couple of reads for myself, which I was debating whether I was going to do another read to show why I got this. If you want my honest opinion at this point, rather than doing a second video, I'm going to do it for you right now. Okay? Let me just, okay. So you remember I told you they always went this way, this way, this way. Shopping is over this way. You can see like AutoZone, McDonald's, fire department. There's a church. There's a Dollar General. So I believe all the shopping is this way over here. Okay? And I believe to get to Grandma's house, you'd have to go this way. But they were always going this way. I zoomed out and zoomed out. I also seen somebody had mentioned in my video that I did on them, something about this up here, the California City Correctional Facility. That's just too far, you guys. Like, if there was escaped convicts or something, I think that people are saying that could have abducted them or whatever. I don't think that's a possibility. In my opinion, I mean, everybody's entitled to their opinion. So I'm going to address it. I don't think it happened. And 1,000,000% sure the kids would never make it there. Okay, others talked about this dump station. And I believe this is all on my the video that I did, one of the videos I did on the boys. Somebody had said something about the dump station. Is this a possibility where they could find the boys? I don't know. That's why I want to get a validating read done, because I've already done a few for myself. I wanted to do another one because I believe the boys never made it to this house. Now, with my legal thinking, okay, you've got to be able to try and put yourself in their frame of mind, which is very hard to do. I don't like trying to do that because it just goes to dark places. They want you to believe that the kids got out of this gate somehow. They went missing. Don't know how, don't know when, don't know where, don't know how, who got them, did somebody take them, are they wandering around? This is what they want you to believe. These parents want you to believe this. Okay, so sorry, just lighting my candle here. What they want you to believe is the kids were abducted. This is now, what I am about to say, you guys, this is in my opinion from the investigating I've done on this. They want you to believe that the kids got out of this gate and they were abducted. That's the only thing. If the kids were ever there, that's the only thing that could happen, is they were abducted. And they were abducted off everybody's camera. So somebody jumped over this back fence, which would have had to get, it can't even be. They can't even have been abducted. This is me now, you guys. This is what I was doing for the last 4 days. The only other way, maybe they did get out, Willow. Maybe they got out and maybe a car was going by and abducted them. No, it would have been caught on video. Somebody's video would have caught it. Willow, maybe somebody came through here and jumped the fence and grabbed them within a couple minutes. Absolutely not. Would have been caught on video. How do you get 2 kids, jump this fence, get 2 kids, throw these kids over this fence, get these kids and take off? There would have been video. Willow, calm down. This is what I'm saying to myself. Figure this out. Okay, I've got it. My opinion. These kids were never at this house. Then I'm thinking to myself, Willow, bear with me, you guys. This could get interesting. My train of thought. Willow, what else could have happened? And this is why I said this is going to end up being a premeditated case. I wanted to save this for my next video, but I'm going to out it right now. Willow, those kids were never at that house. And if they were, they weren't there very long. They definitely weren't there on the 19th. They definitely were not there on the 21st. They definitely were not outside with the chalk. So stop thinking that way, Willow. Willow, they did not come out of that gate. Stop searching over here. They did not come out of that gate. So now I have to go into theory. Got to start thinking like them. Okay, they've come up with this story that the kids were outside. They got out of this gate. There's no proof. So, before they realized that this was going to blow up the way it did, and people were going to start investigating, like people like me and other YouTubers, they got to make their story believable when these kids are found. What's going to make it believable is they've got to be in this area somewhere very close. And they're going to try and say the boys walked off. The boys somehow got there. Where I was drawn is right here. See this area here? I have no idea what it looks like now, but I was drawn to here. Bullseye, bullseye, bullseye. I kept hearing bullseye, bullseye, bullseye. And this is what I was drawn to when I heard bullseye. Okay? This would be very easy for him to have disposed the kids. I don't think the kids were ever at that house. I believe that the kids were disposed of in this area here. And I believe they were disposed of very close to the home. And the reason being is because it has to fit their narrative. It has to be close enough that these 3 and 4-year-olds, they could say, got to. So when I took this little Banum here, Banum, this little guy, and put him here and looked around, what do I see? I see lots of brush. I see a big, huge parking area where a baseball diamond. I believe this is all shut down because of COVID, so nobody would be here. It's off the main street. There's a parking lot where he could have parked anywhere here. Could have parked right up here. Okay. It's a park. Is it unusual to see somebody, a man, and I'm going to say this was long before they even maybe moved in. Would it be unusual in September, October, whenever they moved into this new house? I believe this happened beforehand. I believe that he brought the 2 little ones, Orrin and Orson, to this park. Not suspicious at all. Maybe getting close to dark. Okay, because don't forget, you guys, within every lie, there's some truth. So in his lie about it just getting dark when he went looking, I believe it was getting around dusk time when he came and he parked here. If somebody would have happened to see them back in September, him walking with 2 little boys, it's at a park. It wouldn't be anything out of the ordinary, right? But what would be out of the ordinary is it got dark and those boys never left this park with him. I can't get right in here, but there's going to be water here somewhere, and I believe that the boys are going to be found there. I can't really. Oh, I can get in further. Okay, let's go as far as we can go here. Okay, there's gates here. But see, there's the water. I believe that the boys are going to be found in here. Okay, so you guys can call me crazy, whatever. This is my theory. This is my theory that he came here, and I'm going by his interview. I'm going to check your comments, but please try and save them. For anything I'm saying right here, try and save them for when I come back to the page, because now I've got my phone off. I can't see your comments, but call me crazy. But I believe that before they even moved into that house, that the boys were brought here sometime getting close to dusk. Wouldn't look suspicious because it's a park. I believe that he might have even played with the kids here, maybe with a ball or something, played with the kids here for a bit. As it started getting dusk, dark, I believe that he brought the boys back here. And I believe that the boys are going to be found in here somewhere. That's exactly what I think, if you want my honest opinion. And if it's not at this place, I'm going to zoom back out. Oh, geez. I'm going to zoom back out here. And turn this back. Oh, back around properly. That is the one I'm sticking to, is right here. And I just told you why. Now, there's other areas that they could have been brought to close by, but I was drawn to here. Somebody mentioned up here, this dump station. But I believe they would have been found by now. Okay? There's also, boom, 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 where was that other one? I believe here. Okay, because there's a creek and everything around here. Like I said, I don't know what this area looks like now. But see, there's a big creek here. But this would be more of what your reasoning for being there. Okay? Because somebody else had emailed me about this area. And I'm not drawn to that at all. I'm drawn to this area right here. And I gave you my reasons why. It would not be unusual. Here's a ball diamond. There's some other, oh, city dog park. There's a dog park, I guess, somewhere here. There's a lot of parking. As you can see, a lot of brush. Would not be unusual for a father to come park here. Take his little boys out around dusk, you know, just before it's starting to get dark. Playing with them here. So it doesn't look suspicious to anybody. I can see it getting dark. And him going back in here. Oh, and there it is. I believe that's it right there. I believe the boys are going to be found in this area. Somewhere in here. Behind this. In this water, somewhere here. They're going to be found there. And that's my reasoning why. Okay, so I'm back. I don't know what he did to keep them from coming to the surface, but I believe that this was done before they moved into that house. And I believe it was all premeditated. And I believe that it was done either if the boys ever did make it to that house. I believe it was done sometime in September or October was what I was getting from the read that I did. Yeah, there's a big blue dumpster there too. So, I mean, I believe that that's the area that they were disposed of in. And I believe that they were disposed of there before they ever reported them missing. So if the boys were ever in that house, I believe that they were taken, and that's the area I believe that they were disposed in. Now, could they have been there September, October, November? Possibility. Nobody that I haven't seen anybody say that they ever seen the boys, but I know this could have very well been done sometime in December because the coldness would have delayed decomp. Okay. So I believe they could have been put there a couple weeks before they made up this story about the boys being outside and playing with chalk and blah, blah, blah. But I believe that they were disposed of there well before they ever come up with this theory of the kids being outside and everything else. But I do believe that that is where they were disposed of. And I believe that they disposed of the kids there because it's close to the area. It's convenient. And it's a place where I was drawn to. Okay, so I'm going to see. Yes, I believe the FBI and the feds have gone through on several occasions searching. They even dug up the backyard. Yep, they gave themselves time to make sure that they were disposed of, that it'd be a while before they were found. So I believe that they are weighted down with something. But I believe that's why I didn't want to come out with this yet, you guys, because I wanted to do another read to see for sure if they were in water or in ground. But I've been really drawn to that water area. And who's going to go back there? You know what I mean? And with all that tall brush growing up. They could have been weighted down. And I'm going to explain something to you. When bodies are thrown in water like that, they do eventually surface, but then they sink again. Did the parents, the adoptive parents, actually know this? So that's why they disposed of them earlier and then gave it time for the bodies to maybe come up while there was still all kinds of brush there, and then knowing that they would sink again. But that's exactly what I think happened, you guys. So now I just screwed myself for my next read on this. But that's where I think they are. And I think I'm still going to, now that I've told you guys what I think, I'm going to go ahead and do the read for myself anyway, just to see if I'm correct with what I'm thinking. But like I said, I don't see them being trafficked, no, Mac. No, I have not, from the read that I did publicly on them, and from all the ones that I did for myself as I was doing investigating. I would often go to my cards to see if I was on the right track. I've never got that they were trafficked. I believe they're gone. They're no longer in the physical world. I don't know. Kat says for insurance money, they have to have bodies. I'm not so sure about that, because I know there's been people that have, after, I think they have to wait so many years, or they have to have a death certificate, so somebody to claim them as deceased before any insurance can be paid out. And I think in a case like this, if they did have insurance on the boys, I think because of nobody believes them. Nobody. I've just dove in a little deeper to explain why I think the way I do, and to give you guys evidence of why I think the way I do. Miss Mister, I've heard that there was only 2 presents for the boys, 1 each. There was also a photo somebody sent me of a bag with one of the boys' name on it outside. So, but I think in this case, regarding insurance money, if there is insurance on these boys, I believe that the insurance company is going to fight a payout. And I believe that they're going to fight it because there's so much controversy around this case, and there's too many unknowns. Okay, there's way too much. And as you guys know, you can't collect an insurance policy on somebody if you kill them to collect that money. Now, I don't know how it works in the US, so I shouldn't really even comment on that, but I believe that if there is an insurance policy, I don't think they are going to be able to collect it themselves. Now, will somebody else be entitled to that money for them? I don't know. But I know they personally would not be able to collect that if it's proved that they killed these boys. Yeah, I was kind of thinking that too, Kat, that it could have been something from a memorial that was set up. I've gotten so many emails, you guys. I still have hundreds of emails I've got to go through from those 4 days that I had that flu that I still haven't been able to catch up on, because I've dove into this. No, they won't get a cent. If it's proven that they had a hand in their death, they won't get a cent. So, and it depends too. He could have made his mother beneficiary. Now, if his mother, I know how it works in Canada, if his mom was made beneficiary of that life insurance policy and he killed them kids, his mother has a claim on that insurance policy. But I don't think she gets the full policy. Yeah, Deborah, I might just do that. because I do want to do a clarification on it. I did go ahead and show you what I was thinking from stuff that I was getting as I was researching all this when I was going over that video from AV Watchman while I was watching what was the name of that place? It was one of the news stations had a video interview with them. I was really watching body language, stuff like that, and their words that they were using. I was really watching that. And when I would get intuitively, when I would get feelings, I would stop the video. I would go to my cards. So I got a lot of information out of my cards, and that's what I was being led to. So when I pulled up maps and I kept hearing bullseye, I seen that area and was drawn to it. I'm gonna try and do a location read, Mama Shan. And it's going to be centered on what I just showed you, because that is, although I did, and I appreciate you guys sending me all this stuff in the emails. There was a few emails that sent me locations. The one that I showed you down below, but there's no way, because there's no reason that they could come up with to be in that area. The one down south of the one I showed you. And there's houses around there that probably could have picked him up on CCTV. So I ruled that out. The other one was that pump station thing. I did go and look at it. I didn't get any feelings around that area. And again, he would have no reason to be in that area. So if any cameras caught onto him, he could not explain it away. Like I said, I think this was premeditated. And again, you guys, this is in my honest opinion. And that's why I said at the beginning, I really looked into trying to verify everything. And that's why I went the extra mile with this, okay? Right down to measurements that I figured I measured. I went online and measured what's a double bed, how big is a double bed, how big, I seen dressers compared to the ones that were there. One of them, I found the exact dresser. So, and I got the measurements. So I went from there, and like I really dug deep into this, you guys. So when I went to that pumping area and stuff like that, I was not drawn to it. If I'm not drawn to it, there's a reason, okay? So, and then when I went back to maps, I slowly go inch by inch on the maps, and I was drawn to this map. I seen in his interview and in AV Watchman's video where he said, oh, it was starting to get dark when they went missing. Okay, do you know what, now that I'm spilling some more, do you know when I tell you guys there's some truth in every lie? I believe him when he said it was starting to get dark when the boys went missing. I believe him. I just don't believe where they went missing from. I believe he took them to that park, maybe played around so it didn't look suspicious, played around with the two little boys in this park area, and I believe it did start getting dark, and I believe others left that area if there was anybody there, and I believe he was there by himself now with these boys, and I believe that these boys went missing right there. Okay? Do you see what I'm saying now, you guys? In every spoken word, in every lie, there's an ounce of truth. They did not go missing that day. They did not go missing that day from the backyard. But they did go missing, and I believe they did go missing as it was starting to get dark. And I do believe it was before the 19th of December. I believe it could have been up to a couple weeks before they reported them missing, before December 21st. That's why there was only one gift for each of them. They didn't want to waste too much money, right? Money that they didn't have. Okay. And this is what I said when I said I went over every inch of that video, from his body language to, you see him holding himself under his arms. He's comforting himself. He's trying to keep himself calm. That's what that's showing. And he's trying to not screw up the story. He's trying not to make a mistake in the narrative. He's concentrating on what he's showing us. I'm sure he has seen other videos where videos of parents and husbands of missing wives or children, and how that body language is torn apart. I'm sure he's seen stuff like that. He was being very careful. He was comforting himself. He was trying to keep himself calm and on target with his narrative. You notice how she's swaying. That's a coping mechanism. That's her trying to keep herself calm. There's so much that I've seen in that video of their interview. And I mean, it would take me hours and hours and hours to go over every single thing that I've seen, but I do not believe them. I do not believe them whatsoever. And I believe that it could have been weeks that they had been missing. They could have very well, I can't prove it, they could have been brought to that house at some point in time. But I don't think they had been there in a couple of weeks from the day that they went missing. I think it had been a few weeks. They weren't seen on the 19th, and I think it was before that, long before that. And I think that they gave enough time, and that's why I'm saying premeditation when they are caught. Because I think that they researched. I've heard that there's other phones and other electronics that could access the internet that they own that have not been confiscated. I've heard that. I cannot verify it yet, but I've heard it. Did he look into what happens when you throw a body in water? Did he look into that? Did he investigate it? Did he know that after 4 or 5 days, up to 7 days, a body can come to the surface, and then after so many days, the body goes back down? Did he know that? We don't know, because there's possibly other electronics out there that haven't been searched yet. So I believe that he researched it ahead of time. I do. I believe it was premeditated. I believe that he researched it ahead of time. And I believe that that's why it was done at least 3 weeks prior, minimum. And I believe that's why the boys weren't seen on the 19th either. That's why I believe the other people in the area are saying that they didn't see the boys. So that's my theory, you guys. And I've given you proof as to why I think that. I've given you almost, I think I'll be pretty close with the sizes of those rooms. Would 6 kids fit in those 2 tiny bedrooms? Not a chance. Not a chance. It didn't happen the way they said it happened. Those boys did not go missing the way he said it happened. But I believe there's a little bit of truth in what he said. And I believe that truth in what he said is that they went missing as it was getting dark. I believe that they were playing outside. I believe they were playing at the park. I believe that's why he keeps staying away from going that way. He doesn't want any kind of GPS or anything to ever show him in that area. Because I also think that they did a little investigation before they did this, that the police would look at maybe the last week or so, his GPS. Thinking the police aren't going to look a month back, a month and a half back, maybe. At my GPS, they're going to look for about a week or so around the time that these kids went missing, right? There's always a little bit of truth in every lie. Okay? Also that night, when everybody was searching around 8 o'clock, a bunch of people got around searching. They were nowhere to be found. I'm going to tell you that there was another search that was done the weekend of January 2nd and 3rd. That a bunch of people got together to do a search for these boys. Guess who wasn't present? They weren't there for that search either. But they're saying that the boys, finding the boys, are their main priority. I call BS. Oh, I think they want the boys found. I think they want the boys found. Yes, they want the boys found because they want the death certificates and they want to collect if there's any insurance. Something to look into, eh? They probably get, if that's the case, if they do have insurance, I bet you they're getting pretty upset, like, you stupid asses. Why haven't you found them yet? We want our insurance money. Our storing, they were kidnapped. They wandered off. Yet I have proof that that never happened. Never. Didn't happen. Because if it happened, there's other houses that would have caught it on their video cameras. Didn't happen. They did not go missing that day. But they did go missing. They did go missing after playing. And it was at that park. And then they did disappear when it got dark. And I believe they went disappearing in that water area that I showed you. A little bit of truth in every lie. Thank you, Trezol. Because by him saying that, and me being drawn to that area, that's what nailed it for me. Yep, they were playing all right. They were playing in that park. That's what I believe. And until there's something to tell me different, I'm sticking to it. I hope actually that there's somebody watching this that goes and searches that before they do. Before they have a chance to get there and maybe possibly disturb any evidence. I'm not from the United States, you guys. I'm in Canada. There's only so much I can do from here. They don't take people like me seriously to begin with. But this is what I have come up with from my personal reads for myself as I was investigating this case. With everything that I've gone over and all the information that I could gather, this is what I've come up with. I just hope that that area is searched by honest people quickly before anybody from Trezol and Jacqueline West's posse can get there to do anything. And I hope to God I'm wrong. But I don't feel it. I don't feel that I am. I'm not getting any body feelings. And when I speak of that area and what I got from what Trezol said about them playing, it was getting dark and they went missing. It adds up with this area that I was drawn to. They could have been playing at that park. It wouldn't look out of the ordinary, guys. It started getting dark. Everybody started leaving the park, and that was his game on, as he called it, when things went down or things happened. However he said it, and that's when it played out. Played out all right, because then you did something to them kids in darkness. And I believe it's in that water area. That's what I believe. I don't know what you guys think about my theory, and I've got to trust my guides and my intuition. I believe that's why he doesn't want to go back past that area unless he absolutely has to. So, I mean, you guys, you can comment down below. You can let me know what you think of what I've showed you right now and what my theory is and why I spent so much time on this case. I think this is the case that I spent the most time ever on. Going to maps and going to interviews and then going to my cards, to going back to the maps, going back to interviews, going back to the AD Watchman, watching certain things there, watching that interview. I think I've seen that interview so much I will never forget it, of Trezol and Jacqueline, going over things that they have said to people over and over, going back to my cards to see if I'm on the right track. I hope I'm wrong. I hope that these boys are still alive. I pray for that, but I'm not getting it. I'm not feeling it. I'm not getting it. I'm being told that they're gone. I'm being told by my cards. I'm being told intuitively they are gone. And I was drawn to that area. And I was drawn to that area. Thank you to Trezol. When I seen that that was a park, it all lined up. It all lined up. And nobody would think anything out of the ordinary of seeing a father with two little boys playing at a park. People start leaving when it starts getting dark, but not him, because that's when it all played out. Could I be off on it? Maybe, but I don't think so. So I believe that he is, those kids are in that area. That's where I'm drawn to. And I looked for everything to back up why I felt that, and Trezol gave it to us. In every lie, there's an ounce of truth. So there's a lot more that I want to look into on this case, you guys. I want to try and find out about this insurance thing. I don't know if I will be able to find out that. It's very hard. I don't have a lot of resources anymore since retiring that I could pull in on, and I don't think a lot of that would be beneficial to what I've got to do anyway, because it's based in Canada. But I'm going to keep watching, and I'm going to keep searching for articles. And like I said, I only deal with verified stuff, you guys. So I'm going to watch interviews. If they do any more interviews, I'm going to be watching them very closely. If these adoptive parents do any more interviews, the family does any more interviews, if there's anything else put out there through news media, I will be watching very closely. But now I need to take a rest from this, and I need to get my strength and energy back, because I really did. You guys put a lot into this. Okay, so with that, you guys, I'm going to end this. Yes, Dominique, surveillance is the only evidence we have, but there is more evidence. There is more evidence. The dogs did not hit. There is more evidence, believe me. So Mama Shanann says, great question, Mister. How can somebody bring attention to those areas? I hope somebody here does know how. Like I said, most police forces don't take people like me seriously. So I'm hoping that somebody can get this information out there to somebody, or people, or searches, like people outside of the family of Trezol and Jacqueline West. I don't want people, no, I want people that are totally outside of that family dynamic or police, because there's something there, you guys. I feel it. I feel it. I can't prove how I feel, but I can tell you why I feel that way. And why I feel that that's where they are is from what Trezol said and where I was drawn to and what my cards told me. If I was in the right place, I was told I was. They are there somewhere. They're in that area that I showed you. And I was drawn to a water area. And it all lines up with what played out. Trezol's own words, what played out? That's how it played out. How does he know how it played out? Unless he was involved. So with that, you guys, I'm feeling so drained right now, but I'm going to leave that with you guys. And I will, after resting for a bit, I really do got to rest. I'm going to go through the comments and I will comment on as many as I can, you guys. But I want to thank you guys all for coming out and watching this and believing in me and supporting me. That means so much to me. I want to thank Des too, because as you've seen, you guys, even for this session, I had no idea she was going to the doctor's today because I wouldn't have even let her know I was going live then. But regardless of what she's doing, she just comes and she's there for me, for you guys. I thank her from the bottom of my heart for that. I can't thank her enough. She's just been a blessing in disguise. And I want to let Des know how much I appreciate her and everything that she does for, not only for me, you guys, but for you guys too, and to help while I'm bringing you guys this stuff. She's keeping an eye on what's being said and whatnot. And I appreciate her so much for everything she does. So I'm going to let you guys go with that. And like I said, when I gain back some energy, I will start going through your comments and I will try and answer as much as I can. I'm going to give it a couple days, you guys, to do that next read because I just feel drained. But this is how it's playing out. Those words that you said, Trezol, if you're watching this, I want to thank you for it because you led me in the right direction. With every lie, there's an ounce of truth. Thank you for that. Because you validated that where I was brought to is what you did. Because you said it yourself. That's how it played out. How would you have known unless you were there? So I'm going to leave things on that note. Thank you again, you guys, for being here and sitting through this and sitting through my rants and my raves and my theories and my photos and my mess up that I screwed up because I deleted what I had ready for you guys and went to try and add a few more things that I had found, and I should have left well enough alone, but I didn't. So I apologize for that. So that's why I did decide to go live with this, because I promised it to you guys and I keep my promises. So thank you again for being here. If you haven't subscribed, I ask. It doesn't cost you guys anything. I'm not asking for, never mind the PayPal or the super chats or whatever. Don't worry about that. I'm asking you to please hit that subscribe button, hit the like, and share this out where you can. It doesn't cost you anything. And I'd very much appreciate it. It's going to help bring this up too in the algorithm so this gets out there, because I do think that there's a lot here that hasn't been released yet, regardless of what some may think. They haven't gone in depth like I have if it has been released, if these photos and pictures and everything have been, because I've never seen them. Okay, so please, you guys, hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit the notification bell so you guys are made aware when I do these things, and share this out, please, where you can. Get it out there to the people that want to help find these boys and bring them home to people that actually love and care about them. This could help. This could be it. That one share could be you helping bring those boys home. And that's why I've dedicated so much of my time to this. It's for these little boys. Breaks my heart. And I'm going to let you guys go because I'm getting emotional. But that's all I ask. It doesn't cost you guys a thing. But it could mean everything to the family that wants these boys brought home, and to those boys being found. It could mean everything. And that's something money can't buy. Okay? Just bringing these boys home. Doesn't cost you a thing. Share it out.